The Punisher number 12 to 16 by Matthew Rosenberg and Simon Kudranski. Frank wakes up on a distant island, eventually surrounded by defected Hydra agents. It turns out that one of his fellow prisoners managed to turn some of Zemo's former soldiers and then circled back to rescue him. Now trying to get their attention, he sets fire to some drug fields and the captors return. Of course, it doesn't take long for the Punisher to kill everyone, and he steals the only boat left and makes it back to the shores of New York. Meanwhile, Baron Zemo meets with Mayor Wilson Fisk to discuss ways to kill the only man that he can't seem to ever take out, Frank Castle. After some brainstorming, he assembles a crude team of D-list villains to form the Thunderbolts, New York's new Punisher task force. To counter it, Black Widow gives Frank some intel on the now UN-mandated troops hunting him, also all former Hydra agents. It doesn't take long for the Thunderbolts to find Frank, and just as they move to take him out for good, someone mysteriously thwarts them. That just happens to be Natasha Romanoff and her friends Night Thrasher, Moon Knight, and Rachel Cole Alves. Knowing they'll need just a little more firepower, the Punisher kidnaps Danny Ketch, forcing him to become Ghost Rider, and not a minute too soon. Soon after, the Thunderbolts mount their biggest offensive yet. Along with their troops, they face off with the Punisher and his allies. Eventually, Frank battles his way to the top of Baron Zemo's tank, and it's a battle of wills and the blade of a sword. He's interrupted though, and Rachel ends up captured in the back of a transport vehicle. Frank uses Ghost Rider to give him a ride and they pursue them. With bullets flying, they blast through the forces of Fisk Tower, eventually arriving at a standoff. He fires a bullet through Alves to hit Zemo, but ends up taking a sword to the chest. Either way, he eventually gets the upper hand until he's stopped by Ghost. Zemo makes it to Fisk's floor, but the mayor explains that he's small time and will always be a liability. Ghost evaporates him, and Nick Fury shows up just in time. Obviously, the Punisher can't decapitate the mayor, but that doesn't stop him from trying. Luke Cage stops the sword, and Black Widow instinctively blasts Frank over the skyscraper's edge. With that, the Punisher is dead, right? We'll have to wait to find out as this series comes to a conclusion. You know, I've ranted about Becky Cloonan's Punisher writing enough to know that I was never really a fan. That's why when Matt Rosenberg took over, I really felt like it was the perfect shot in the arm that this character needed. The fact that it's not immediately continuing in Rosenberg's absence just gives me even more hope for it. So y'all just wait until you're ready to bring our favorite vigilante back. As far as this story arc goes, and really even the series as a whole, I give it a 9 out of 10. If you like this video, there's hundreds more like it, spanning several current and classic story arcs. Click the boxes here for more playlists. This video is also accompanied by my blog at nerdiestkidyouknow.com. You can also follow links to my Facebook or Twitter pages, as well as a link to these very issues for sale on my eBay page by clicking below. For the Nerdiest Kid You Know, I'm Sam Torito. Thanks for watching.